Crushy, here he is.
Good boy. Don't escape.
I'm going to magically appear on this side of the camera, and we're going to check out Crush. So Crush is ginormous. See Crush? Look how big he is. So we have that hard shell, right? And here are his paws. Well, I guess they're not paws. Claws. Claws. Giant. And here's his butt. Here, I'll show you the bottom of him. He does not like this much, but I'm going to show it to you. Here is his shell on the bottom. And there is his little mouth and his neck. He feels kind of like a leather belt, kind of. All right, so let's get the scale. We are going to weigh Crush. We have not weighed him this year. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see how much this guy is. It says, is that right?
I think he clicked something.
I think I clicked something too. Hold on. We had to move over to a place that was a little more steady. That wasn't working over by our trees. So we had to move to our patio so that we could give Crush away. We needed to have a more level surface to be able to do this. So I'm gonna put him on his back just because he'll stay better. Okay, so this guy weighs 14.8 pounds. So he's like almost 15 pounds. And remember, oh, Barrett, go grab the rock. Remember, he does not like this. Remember, he was the size of that rock when we first got him. So compare those two. Pretty wild, right? So again, I told you, I was not lying. When we were together at school, I have a zoo. This is part of my zoo. So Crush is our tortoise. He weighs almost 15 pounds. And we are gonna feed him one of his favorite treats, which is an apple. He loves apples. We are going to feed him some of his favorite treats. Hopefully the camera is zooming in on that a little bit. So this is Crush. He's eating his favorite treat. Remember, this is how small he was 19 years later. That's our big boy. Yeah. So anyhow, kind of a weird video today, but you know what? We are still learning the YouTube game. So check us out tomorrow. This has been Nonfiction Wednesday. See you later. Ta-da!
Alright, so this is a cage that's made of glass that has a screen that normally I keep locked with these that I put on the sides for my snake to not become loose and eat one of us.
She's gotten out. Remember, some of you guys, I told you the underwear story, right? She like got out and we couldn't find her for a couple days. And then I went to go put away laundry and I opened the drawer and then came Lucy. So now there's special locks on her lid.
Cage.
Go ahead.
So most of the time, whenever I have to clean out her cage, I always put a pretty thick layer of wood shavings for her to like slither around and like dig through. I have a rock for her home. I have a gigantic, kind of a big log that I found in our backyard. We have some fake trees, tree leaves, fake cactus, and then her watering bowl that I usually don't fill.
That he should be feeling. We have to remind him to feel it. Okay.
Then I always have this heat lamp that's always shining down right here, or wherever her home is. And we also have a heating pad underneath that keeps her warm as well.
Yeah, so she has all kinds of special stuff, like a heating pad, a heating light, a rock that she likes to hide under. What about feeding? So we'll tell you about feeding. I think you already know, but we'll tell you about feeding anyways.
I don't feed her anything other than mice. I don't feed her any frozen mice. I feed her complete live ones because normally she wouldn't eat them if they're already dead.
She only likes the real ones. She's also particular about her color.
She likes white meat and not dark meat.
That's
so
true.
She likes white colored mice. And I always try to give her the type of mouse that she really needs, like a small, a large, or whatever, but she would never eat a large one. We'd always have to go back to the store and buy a small one instead.
Right. So, not that they are paying us for this video, but we like White's Pets, Blackstone and Barstow. Those people are awesome, and we always get our feeder mouse every Sunday, but they're wonderful with snakes and just letting us know what we should be doing next. All right, so you ready to show them Lucy?
Yep.
Yeah, so we, I think I've shared with some of you guys, we got Lucy way before she was even, well, we saw her when she was an egg, and then we had to wait a few weeks before we could bring her home. And so when we brought her home, she really was like a spaghetti. She was super, super small. And so this is our beautiful Lucy now. Hopefully you can see her pretty well. Pick her up a little bit, Chris. There you go. Better? Yeah, okay. So here is our beautiful Lucy. So she likes to move around. One time she moved around so much she wiggled into Christopher's belt loop. It was pretty funny, and he was wearing her as a belt. So she is, gosh, I wonder if I can hold like her tail. Oh no, she wants to wiggle around. So let's see if we can show her underbelly. So you can see the different colors on the bottom of her, right? The bottom looks different than the top. She does not feel slimy, right? Like,
no, she's pretty smooth.
No, she's smooth. She does not feel slimy at all. Look she really likes to wrap around him. She will wrap around and get into mischievous places. She's a silly one. So, so there's her underbelly. When she sheds, she gets like a weird, like a coating, maybe, right? Like over the top of her.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
a thin layer of just skin.
Yeah, so it's like a thin layer of dead skin. And then when she sheds, like the color always looks like more brilliant and like vibrant. And it's really, really pretty. So we have had her forever. We were thinking we've had her, maybe not forever. We've had her 3 or 4 years, we think. So, so yeah, so this is, oh, we haven't told you, but you might know, she is a corn snake. So that is the kind of snake that Lucy is. She is a corn snake. And, yeah, so she's our pet. Another one of our pets in the zoo that is our house. So last week it was Crush, our California desert tortoise, and today it is Lucy, our beautiful corn snake. So I think are done for today. This is the beautiful Lucy. Show her one more time. Up close if you can get her to do it. Look at her. She's crazy, huh? Look at her. There she is. Beautiful Lucy. And so that's all we have for you today. All right. See you guys later. Bye. Okay, so this is our American Pit Bull Terrier. Her name is Diamond. And she got her name because if you can see on the top of her head, she has this little diamond on the top of her head. And so that's her name. Diamond is an old girl. She's super old. We have had her for maybe 11 or 12 years. So she's pretty old compared to all of our pets. I think besides our turtle Crush that you guys met a couple weeks ago, she is one of our oldest animals here at our house. So Diamond is a full breed Pit Bull Terrier. We got her from, she's sweet. We got her from a friend who actually breeds these for show, like so that they go to animal shows and then they get awards or whatever for the best looking dogs. So we got her from a friend who used to show dogs. And so with Diamond, let's see if we can get her to stand up. We brought out some sunflower seeds so that she could have a little snack she's old, so oh, here she goes. She goes. So Diamond was born with like a kind of a weird little tail, and because her tail was weird, they didn't really want to keep her so that they could show her. And so we were able to get her as our pet because it wasn't one that they thought that they would be able to sell and show very well. So this is our Diamond. She is not a scary beast at all. Like a lot of the pit bull terriers, they have that sort of reputation for being mean dogs, and she is not a mean dog at all. She is a very good girl. She's outside most of the time because she's so big, and she kind of charges through. She forgets that she is a big doggy. So if we let her, she'd be on our lap, on our couch, but she is pretty big. So like I said, she's a lot older. She has a little bit of trouble getting around, but I still think that she's enjoying her days. And so so I wanted to share her with you guys. I think that if you were to get an American Pit Bull Terrier as a pet, she'd be a great pet as long as they were in a nice and loving home. So again, this is our Diamond. She is another addition to the Rodriguez Zoo, and I hope you enjoyed this version of Nonfiction Wednesday. So now that we've had an opportunity to read a little bit about cats, I wanted to introduce you to our baby here in the Rodriguez household. This is Frida, and Frida was named after, of course, the artist, right? And she also has a lovely gray mustache on half of her face. There you go, perfect. Yep, that's our Frida baby girl. So we got Frida probably about 8 or 9 years ago, and we got her from the SPCA. And I remember very clearly when we were there, she was on her back lying and playing with a piece of string, and she was so cute. She was a little kitten. And so we got her because she was adorable. I am surprised that she is sitting here this nicely. She usually is, I don't know, more of a little go-getter. So I think she may be tired or just hot. I'm not sure what's going on with her. But anyhow, so this is Frida. We've had her a long time. We definitely enjoy her being a part of our family. She is supposed to be an indoor cat, but she does not like being inside. So she goes outside and inside as she pleases. And when it rains and she can't go outside, she gets really mad. And then she starts knocking things over in our house. And it is not nice. Oh, here we go. She's come to life. All right, so this is our Frida. We love her, and I hope that you've enjoyed a little bit more of the animals that we have in our household here, and that you also liked Nonfiction Wednesday. So let me introduce you to another member of the Rodriguez Zoo. This is Jack. Jack is pretty new to our household. I think she's only about 3 or 4 years old. And she came from a family member's house who had a dog that had a whole bunch of puppies. And so this was one of the little puppies that we kind of took from that litter so that they had a place to kind of, have a home of their own or whatever. So this is Jack, and she originally, and I know this sounds funny, but we thought originally that Jack was a boy. So we named Jack Jack. And then when we went to go make sure that she had her surgery to make sure that she doesn't have any babies, right? Because we don't need a whole bunch of more dogs and cats in the world if we don't have to have them, right? Because there's so many of them. So when Jack went to go have her special surgery, the doctor said, "Hey, did you know that Jack was a girl?" And everyone in our family looked at each other and thought, "What?" And so I know it sounds funny, but at the end of the day, I'm not checking under, Jack's skirt to see if she's a boy or a girl. So anyhow, so Jack is a girl named Jack. Kind of like me, I'm a girl named Tommy. So anyhow, so this is our little Jack. She's super sweet. She is one of the doggies that's allowed inside the house because she is little. And so she will get on the couch with us and hang out and snuggle and that kind of thing. She does not sleep in my bed. We do not sleep with animals in our bed, but she does get to hang out on the couch, and she has her own little special spot that she gets to hang out on. So anyhow, so this is both a combination of nonfiction Wednesday, but kind of fiction because we read Stanley's Party. So yeah, I have one more pet to show and share with you next week, and then we would have gone through all of our pets here in the Rodriguez household. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. This is the last member of the Rodriguez household. Her name is Luna. Luna. She is a pit bull mix that we rescued from the SPCA. She is the one dog member of the Rodriguez family that just doesn't ever really know what she's doing. She's kind of the one dog where if everybody, Luna is running right, she will run left. And in fact, we have look, there she goes. In fact, we have a garden that she will run through instead of running around. So she is our silly Luna. She is our silly dog. I can't even really get her to sit straight and talk with us. So Luna. So there she is. She's just eating her sunflower seeds and her grass, and she is a silly member of the Rodriguez family. All right, thanks for tuning in to Nonfiction Wednesday with this silly girl who will never be a good camera or video taker. All right, bye guys.